What's going on, guys? Heaven's Reaping 93. This is deck profile from Dinomist, as you can see. Before we get into it, I've tested this deck several times. I've asked other players who play this, and they've recommended I don't play the field spell. So I don't play it. I did test it at 3, I've tested it at 2, I've tested it at 1. Didn't like it. I also don't play Eruption, because I'm trying to avoid too many cards that are destroyed due to the amount of cards that can float in today's game. I also don't have my 2 copies of Nova yet. They are in the mail. And I don't have 2 copies of Infinity. So if anyone has any copies of either of those for sale or trade, just drop me a message. Directly on Facebook would be nice. Andrew Edwards with Landon in brackets. Yeah, I have cards for sale. I give deck advice. So yeah, feel free to add me or drop me a message first telling me how you found my addy. So yeah. Let's go on with this. I'm not going to go into too much detail with this deck because I'm still, but still, it's a pretty basic lineup. We'll start with the scale freeze. We're going to start with triple Terran, search of the deck. Same effect as Black Queen, Shura the Blue Flame. Play triple Spinos, again, scale free. Is the deck's main beater since he was released. It was Rex. His effects are pretty good. He has 2. I contribute another Dynamist monster. His effects are either attack the opponent directly with him, or it can make a second attack during each battle phase's turn. So it's a pretty good card. And I also play 2 Stegosaur. I like this card because it can just run over a monster. Because after damage calculation, you can destroy both monsters. So if he's hit and destroyed, you can destroy the other monster as well. I also play 2 Ceratops. I play Ceratops at 2 like Stegosaur because I think 3 is a bit too much. Yeah, if all my monsters I control are Dynamist, I can summon him from the hand as long as I don't control one. Like, for example, if I have, say, a Dynamist Terran on the field, I can then summon Ceratops from the hand because I'm not controlling another Ceratops. So I can it's not impeded with a special summoning. That runs off my scale freeze. Dynamists anyway. Onto the 6s, I'm playing triple Dynamist Plesios, probably in my opinion the best Dynamist in the deck. All face-up monsters my opponent controls use 100 attack defense for each Dynamist I control, so including himself. So it's pretty good. That includes the ones in the pendulum scales as well. I play triple Rex. I play Rex at 3 because I play a lot of 3-0s, as you can probably guess. I like Rex as well. I don't really use his effects because to be honest, normally I do use the effect sometimes, but normally I forget about them, which is my fault entirely. I also play double Dynamist Brachion. If I'm going second and the opponent's got a monster, I'm just going to summon this from hand. Basically, that is what it does. There's a scale 6, and all the scale 6s and scale 3s have the same effects, in pendulum zones anyway. Scale 6s are, once while it's in my pendulum zone, I can negate an activated card effect that targets another Dynamist card or cards I control, then destroy it. So that protects me from stuff like BTH, Torrentials, stuff like that. And the scale 3s are, if another Dynamist card I control will be destroyed by battle on card or by an opponent's card effect, I can destroy that instead. So that's pretty helpful, to be honest, because it means I can, without running the field spell, I've got the protection there. I also play 3 Master Pendulum, the Draco Slayer. Yeah, I play him and also play the 1 Luster Pendulum because I do play Ignistar. So yeah, that's the Draco Slayer engine. I don't play Draco Face Off, I don't need it. I have enough cards that can search out my pendulums without playing like cards like that. Onto the spells, I'm playing triple Dynamist Charge. I play Charge at 3 because it's like the tanky of the deck. And it can replenish card advantage if a pendulum card is destroyed. So yeah, it's pretty good. Mandatory 3, I think it is. 2 MST, self-explanatory. For the 1-offs, I'm playing Foolish, I'm playing Book, I'm playing Soul Charge, I'm playing Gold Sark, just a bit more searching power, and stuff like that. Onto the traps, I'm playing Triple Rush, Mandatory 3 again. That's my special summon a Dynamist monster from my deck, unaffected by card effects the rest of this turn, and it's destroyed at the end of the turn. But normally, if I play that, I'm going into the extra deck. Play 2D Prison, in my opinion, the mandatory battle trap. For the 1-offs, I'm playing Compulse, Warning, Bottomless, and Torrential. Yeah, pretty much mandatory staples. Yeah, please excuse the camera. My hands are shaking because I don't know, I think I'm coming down something. Yeah, and I'm on my phone. Right, onto the extra deck. I play one dinomist, the powered and mighty Dragon Slayer. Probably I don't really seem to go into him a lot, but he's a 2950 wall, and his effect isn't bad. It protects my pendulum monsters in both my zone and the pendulum zone. And once per turn, I can summon a Draco Slayer pendulum monster from my hand or my graveyard, but it can't be used as fusion material. So he's not a bad card, and he's summoned fairly easily. I just don't tend to use it a lot. Ignista. I like this card. I think the artwork is fantastic. I can destroy my own pendulum cards, to be honest, which is quite helpful because if I've got 10 Dynamis Charge, I'll pop my own pendulum card with Ignista, add it to my hand, so I'm not losing a card. Then I can bounce a card away, and I can summon Draco Slayer monster from my deck, so it's pretty helpful. This is the Xyz monster I do find myself going into, and that's Majesta Paladin, the Ascending Draco Slayer, because it's a pendulum searcher and it's just fantastic. I can special summon a face-up Draco Slayer monster from my extra deck, so it allows me to restore card advantage. I played 2 copies of Gear Gigantex. Seeing as all my monsters are machine, aside from 4 Draco Slayers, I can search out all my level 4 Dynomists with him, so he's pretty helpful. For the ones I'm playing Black Ship, Ark, Rebellion Dragon, Cowboy, and Castell for the rank 4s. I like these cards, they're just, as I said over a video, extra deck is preference. This is the rank 5s. I play 4, you may not agree with them, but I will explain why I'm using them. I'm playing 2 Volcasaurs. This is coming out as soon as I get Infinity. Hands down, this is just a filler for Infinity because I don't have a copy of Infinity. And I also play 2 copies of Freezerdon, which is just they are literally just there for fillers. So do not hate the video for that. They are just there for filler cards because Freezerdon will come out for the 2 Nova, and Volca will come out for the Infinities. They are literally just in here as filler cards. I do quite like Volcasaurus, don't mind. So I may keep one in. But yeah, as I said, I've tested this deck quite a few times already. I've gone against Cosmo with it, and I've gone against Monarch. Monarch seemed to be the hardest matchup for me. But yeah, this deck is consistent. It does its job. It basically thrives on just hitting the opponent. So I can afford to just run my monsters around. Yeah, as I said, drop me a message on Facebook, guys. Resandra Edwards, Landon in brackets. Yeah, and if you've got anything I need that I'm looking for, i.e. Holo Toon cards, Holo Blackwing, yeah, let me know. And if anyone's got any copies of Infinity for trade or for sale at a reasonable price, hit me up, because I would like to get 2 copies of that at least. And also any Holo Gemini cards, because I'm planning on building Geminis next. So yeah, Resandra Edwards, Landon in brackets, and thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a good day.